Oh, honey, the night has just begun.
What's up? Welcome back to my channel, and as you can see, Chicago was lit. And I'm not necessarily talking about parties because I don't know how I feel about partying in Chicago yet. So if you are looking for nightlife, okay, my understanding is that stuff doesn't shut down until like 5 in the morning. So if you like to late party, go for it. I only spent one night partying, which was enough for me. We went to one club, me and my friends I was with, and it was really nice. Shout out to the bouncer, he was super cool. He let my girl in even though she wasn't really adhering to the dress code for shoes. So that was really nice. We actually traveled out to that club and she didn't know, so we were able to still get in. So thank y'all. I'm gonna try to remember all the names of the clubs and whatever we were looking into and put them down below. But yeah, shout out to him. So yeah, so for clubs, 5 a.m. dress code based on what I just told you. Yeah, if you're going to an uppity club, apparently you do need to look your best, which I think includes heels, because the club we went into, that we got lucky and he let us in, there were heels, there were rompers, there were tight little body con outfits and jumpsuits. So yeah, but I don't think that's every club, because obviously it's like every city. Everybody in Chicago is not about to get into their finest wear. A lot of people just want a bar to crash at, light party scene. But the one we happened to go to was a little bit more like, drinks did seem overpriced. I got quoted $10 for a shot of Jameson, and maybe that was the tourist price. Maybe that was the you don't look like a local price. But I felt like that was a little high because I know I was in Los Angeles and I tried Jameson for the first time and it was like $5 a shot. But yeah, at one point they did do the thing where, the bartenders or like the servers go stand on the bar and they offer, free shots to everybody at the bottle. They did do that, so, got a nice little whiff of that. But overall, I did like partying in Chicago. I'm gonna try to keep it short and just show you more footage because I have a lot of nightlife footage and I don't need to be running my mouth. But overall, I said this in my date life video, I want to make something clear, a common misconception y'all might have. I do not go out partying by myself. Like when I go to these cities, I am not soloing out to the clubs. I always try to go with my hostel, a bar crawl, some kind of event with people, with other travelers, mixed group of travelers. So I realized I don't think I've ever said that before, but I never go out partying by myself.
Excuse me, sir, but can I help you?
Chicago is one of the places I would definitely not go out partying by myself if I did, which I don't. I went with friends, which I'm really grateful for, but during the day I had issues with walking in Chicago as far as being catcalled, being stared at, and I didn't even look cute. I'm not even fishing for compliments. I didn't even look cute. I was walking around my little Willy Wonka wig. I didn't bring the clothes I wanted to bring. I didn't look as cute as I wanted to, and then Lollapalooza was going on, so everybody was looking super cute, and in comparison, I just looked like average. I was okay. But during the day in Chicago, I was getting catcalled and stared at, and it was really annoying and stressful. And I'll talk about that in my day life video. But at night, you're just gonna have more shady characters on the street. That's the sad fact of it. You have to acknowledge the fact that Chicago is beautiful and amazing, but it's dangerous. It is dangerous, and so because of some crime and issues you might have going on, and because you're a tourist and you might not know the city, just be careful with nightlife. I did not have any issues. I was out with friends. It was well lit. People were crowding, the taqueria spots, and crowding whatever food source they could find after all times during the night. Like while everybody was trying to party, you can go out on the street and like I said, it was super well lit. People were searching down food. But that said, even then, I'd feel comfortable if I had lived in Chicago for a while and I knew neighborhoods and all this stuff. I knew we were in a good partying area, but I wouldn't, you know, make it a habit of going out partying in Chicago every other weekend.
Oh yeah, another tip for my ladies, my guys, and anybody who wishes not to identify, if you can bring pepper spray in your checked bag, go for it. Do not be afraid to carry it. If you can't, or if you're backpacking, please find another method of self-defense. Even something as silly as an eyebrow shaver. Yes, these things can get sharp. They're not the best thing in the world, but it's something, and they have plastic covers, so if you want, you could just slip one on and, you know, slip it in your shirt or something, and it's not gonna be detected or taken by security at any clubs. Yeah, you could just seriously pop that thing in your shirt. Or you can get a self-defense keychain or something else, but try not to walk with nothing. That's all. Even if you're with friends, stay safe.
Night was perfectly enough, and I moved on to other stuff, which there is so much to do. There were fireworks by Navy Pier, and so they have a fireworks show. I think it's like for the summer. They have a fireworks show every so many days or weeks or something like that for the summer, and it was very beautiful. And I was talking to an associate, and he was saying that basically, you know, Chicago's cold all the other months, and so when they do have summer, they cram a lot of activities into one, so it could actually be a little overwhelming because there's so much going on, which I did see a little bit, because the same night there are fireworks at Navy Pier, there was Lollapalooza, and people were all over the street. There were still clubs open. There was like this singing event at Navy Pier as well, where there was this wonderful woman with a beautiful voice singing. Going on and a lot to see. Honestly, I wasn't even entirely worried about just partying because there's so much other stuff to do. On top of that, if you're looking for something more beautiful and really breathtaking to take in, please look into an architectural boat tour. When I looked up things to do in Chicago and I was reaching out to the travel groups I'm in, this was one of the must-do things, okay? So basically there's a river, you know, running through Chicago in the city. If y'all are like me and you didn't know that, well, now you know. There's this river running through, and it's really beautiful. You're able to walk alongside it, but there's also a bunch of like ferry boats and like, you know, water sports going on, kayaking. And so you can actually get on a night tour or a day tour and go and look at Chicago's architecture, because Chicago has some of the most beautiful architecture ever. Even if you're not into buildings, you're gonna like it. If you like skylines, if you like lights. So yeah, definitely do that if you're trying to check out the architecture. And I would suggest doing the like twilight tour, or the tours that start at like 7:30 p.m. or 8 p.m. because it's so much prettier at night. You can see the buildings during the day, you know, but the boat tour at night is something beautiful. It's a great solo experience. It's a really amazing romantic experience. It's good for a group of friends. It doesn't matter. There are different companies at different prices, and I think prices range from like $40 to $60, but it's definitely worth it. Like, it's one of the things I'm really happy I did. But yeah, I'm gonna shut up now and let y'all enjoy the footage because there's a lot to see. So go ahead and enjoy. That was my nightlife in Chicago. A night of partying, but also a beautiful night of fireworks, the boat tour, and just enjoying myself, honestly. Like I said, Chicago isn't a place I would rush and party. I think the nightlife scene is lit, but I feel like you'd want to go with locals or friends or other travelers, and you want to explore other stuff because there's more to just partying in the city. And yeah, that is all. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you on the next video. Bye.
Hey y'all, thank you so much for watching. I also forgot to mention this really cool bar that had a bunch of games so you can go in there and play and drink. I'll put that info below. Bye.